Hello, Facebook friends and family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the last Lunch and Learn before we go on a little bit of a break. So I'm going to be taking a few weeks off back on the 9th of January. Actually, let me check that is actually a Thursday. It is. So back on the 9th of January, so taking the next 2 weeks off. And so today, as a bit of a roundup, what I would love to do is talk to you about reclaiming harmony in your life. As I've been saying for the last few weeks, now is a period of time where people tend to reflect on 2024, or they start to look forward to 2025 and go, okay, what am I going to do for 2025? For some people, it's how did we go in 2024? What do I want to continue doing? What do I want to stop doing? What do I want to start doing? So a couple of steps to reclaiming harmony in your life, if that's something that's important to you. Number one, start where you are. There is no need to take a huge leap and change everything, and from the 1st of January I'm going to be doing, I'm going to exercise every day, I'm going to eat, I'm going to eat as per what my body requires every day of the week. If that's not where you are now, making big changes essentially sets you up for a lot of stress, a lot of planning, and potentially stuff that is not sustainable in the long term. And that's why a lot of New Year's goals tend to fail, is because people step too far, their goals are too big, they don't break them down enough, they just want to change everything, and they set themselves up for things that are not sustainable. So things that you can do on holidays, you may not be able to do when you go back to normal weeks. So whether that's for you taking kids to school, whether that's working, whatever that means in your life. So one small habit, just start with one small habit that feels doable. Okay, so start where you are. The second hint, or the second step, set gentle boundaries. Now is a period of time of reflection, and particularly if you're someone that's into energetics and that sort of thing, with the full moon having just gone over the weekend, it's a time for reflection. It's a time for looking at, okay, what do I need to let go, what didn't work? So setting gentle boundaries. And when I say gentle boundaries, I mean with love and intention. So saying no to things that don't serve you. Freeing up that space for the things that truly matter to you. So if you're saying yes to late nights, are you saying no to getting up in the morning and moving? That's just one example. If you're saying yes to lots of food, are you saying no to feeling well? So let's flip those around and set the gentle boundaries of saying no to the late nights so that I can say yes to getting up in the morning and moving. Saying no to eating lots of food so I can say yes to, I feel good. I don't feel like I'm stuffed. So, first step is starting where you are. No big leaps, small steps. Number 2, set gentle boundaries. Remembering that when you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you're saying yes to yourself and what truly matters to you. And the third step, reclaiming self-care. Now, self-care means different things to different people, and if you've followed me for a number of years, you'll know I used to bang on about self-care, particularly in the COVID years, bang on about self-care a lot. Self-care is different to everyone, as I just said, and it's about doing what re-energizes you. For some people, self-care is exercising. For some people, because they get energy from that. For some people, self-care is shutting the world out and having no stimulation for a period of time. For some people, self-care is just taking time to sit and read, time to go in and contemplate. For other people, self-care is about being around friends and family and having lots of fun and love. So self-care is different for every person, and it's finding out what actually works for you, what recharges you. So 3 steps, 3 very simple steps for finding harmony in your life, and I'd love you to be thinking about this over the break. Number 1, start where you are. No big leaps, just small steps. Number 2, setting those gentle boundaries, saying no to others so you can say yes to yourself. And number 3, reclaiming self-care, those things that light you up. Finding time to work that into your schedule. And if you've been following along with this week's theme, I've been talking about a symphony and how we have crescendos and then we have lulls and instruments come in at different times. So if you think of this time as tuning your life symphony, so you're making those minor adjustments so that every note, every melody feels aligned. And that's what I'm going to leave you with for this weekend to have a think about. So I'll wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Please have a safe holiday, and I look forward to catching up with you again on the 9th of January. Bye for now.